Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at again with one of the most detested decks in Clash Royale, Golem Clone. It is incredibly obnoxious to play against, but man is it fun to play and 3-crown absolutely everyone as soon as they make a mistake. The entire deck is essentially bait with the Night Witch, the Flying Machine, the Skeleton Barrel, the Goblin Gang, and the Bats. There's just something so satisfying about swarming your opponent with over 20 Night Witch Bats and then also pushing your Skeleton Barrel back with the clones so they miss their spells. This Golem Clone deck is so fun to play because it's one of the best 3-crown decks in Clash Royale, so let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using creator code SirTag in any Supercell game. Creator code SirTag has allowed me to upgrade my computer, my camera, my lighting, my iPad, and I can't wait to keep growing the channel and making it better for you guys, so thank you for supporting me. All right, we got a game here. We're gonna go in for a Skeleton Barrel and we're gonna see what's up. What do you have, man? You've got Expo in your clan tag, so don't catfish me now. You gotta be running Expo, or my disappointment will be immeasurable. Oh my gosh, you liar. You liar. You've got Miner. You've got Musketeer. You definitely have Mega Knight. So he's going to have Zap most likely. So I want to drop my bats off to the side. So if he zaps the Goblin Gang, he's not going to hit everything immediately. I could not allow that bandage to break through, man. He's going to drop his bats. The bats are going to die and the Flying Machine is going to stay alive. Let's go. Royal delivery, though. Wow, this deck is going to be different. Not the deck that I anticipated at all. So I can go Golem in the back first play right now. And just ignore the wall breakers, build up a massive push with our Night Witch, our Skeleton Barrel, our clone, and we're going to try to break through when he doesn't have the Royal Delivery and Cycle. Because if he doesn't have that, then he's going to have a minimal amount of splash damage, and I think we can make magic happen. I'm a believer right now. We got to do it when we can. Also, do you guys like the Jedi mind tricks that this guy enforced with his clan being completely different than his actual deck? I'm going to go for the clone now, and I don't know if he has an answer, guys. He's going to go for Mega Knight, but all this baits are just overwhelming him. Look at the Night Witch bats. They're just clumping up and absolutely annihilating his push. It just devoured him, man, like an ogre. Oh my goodness. The bats are still alive. The Flying Machine is about to 3-crown him, and the Golemites are still tanking. That's broken. That doesn't seem very fair. And all we had to do was eat wall breakers to make that happen.
Tasty.
And bait out the Royal Delivery earlier. So we're going to go for arrows right on top of those and hit the miner at the same time, so then he's not able to get as much values as he wants. And we get a nice positive elixir trade. He drops 5 elixir, we drop 3. We take those. Now his win condition is out of cycle. So the worst thing that he could do to us is go for Mega Knight in the opposite lane. If he does that, he precludes any potential of 3-crowning us because it won't happen. And then he has like less than 7 elixir to go and defend this. So he has to try to defend, but at the same time, can you actually defend? Is it possible to defend this push? My understanding is if you don't have poison and you've got Mega Knight, you probably can't do it. So I just want to go for a clone now, clump everything up, get the death damage on top of the Mega Knight. He's going to zap, then he goes in for the Royal Delivery service. But look at all the bats that we have, man. Even when we don't have the bats of the Night Witch, we can drop our own bats, and the Golemites are still getting to the tower to get death damage. He had to overspend so hard on that, and with 20 seconds remaining, I don't think he can take a tower.
I'm done.
Heck, even if he does, I'll 3-crown him. So please take this right-hand tower. You know you want to. Oh, he's not going to try, guys. That's so unfortunate. Can we 3-crown him to put him out of his misery then? Or is he going to try to defend? That's the real question. Does he let me assert dominance to the highest degree? Yes, he does. Oh, let's go, man. Unfortunately, we have all of our past Royale crowns collected. But, you know, we're collecting more 3-crowns to have that on our profile. Looking at my profile, I actually have 3,675 3-crowns. Let me know down below in the comment section how many 3-crowns you have. So we're going to go for a Goblin Gang to kick open this game because we want to cycle to our Night Witch. We want to have our Golem in our starting hand. And now we are deducing that this guy's got PEKKA. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my Golem so then the Royal Ghost goes towards that. And he's going to PEKKA me for sure. And then he probably goes in for a poison if we go in for a Flying Machine. But the Flying Machine gets a lot of damage before the poison goes into effect and fully finishes it off. So I don't know why he decided not to poison the tower there. But Flying Machine is going to be able to do a ton of damage to the PEKKA, and then I can either go for bats. You know what? I want to go for Skeleton Barrel here, so then he's going to be able to go in for a zap on that, and then he won't have the zap for the bats. Oh, he's going to Magic Archer, and then he's going to zap the bats, and then we have to Goblin Gang probably. Or he's going to Electro Wizard and overcommit. That's even better for me. We take those, man. Electro Wizard is going to get finished off by the Spear Goblins. It's not going to get any value really on our tower besides one hit. And then he's going to overcommit with the Bandit that we can just subsequently finish off with the Night Witch. So the Night Witch is going to kill the Bandit. The bats are going to spawn, and he doesn't get that much value. He gets a hit, actually. So, but it's not that bad, guys. 1,800, 1,800. We wanted to protect our tower, and we want to counter push in the same lane, though. So generally what I like doing against PEKKA decks with poison is I go in for my golem, I build up a massive push, I separate my flying machine from the clone, and then we get so much value because the flying machine isn't going to get poisoned. He gets bamboozled by the skeleton barrel. He's like, wait, I have to poison the skeleton barrel and the night witch bats, and he gets overwhelmed. So that's what I'm hoping for it having happen. Maybe we can go in for bats, but I think he's going to poison, so I don't want to do that. I want to go for a skeleton barrel on the left-hand side to just constantly keep up the aggression, make him spend more elixir than he needs. And I don't want to go for bats immediately because I think that the fly machine is going to get targeted, so we're going to go for bats afterward. If I can kill the magic archer with the bats and then have the bats go back on the PEKKA, that's ideal. That's what we wanted to see, guys. So he's got Big Mama PEKKA. He's got the whole family coming through soon. Basically, our best bet is going in for the Night Witch in the back because if I go for a Golem in the back, he can just spam me really aggressively. And generally, you'll lose the game then. So, not about that life. Not about the life of losing my tower before making a big push. We can make a big push after he overcommits into us, though, when he doesn't have the poison. So then I can go in for the clone. I can go in for the fly machine. And this is going to be the parade push of the century. Yes, you can zap it, but man, you are going to be in troubled times. We have a flying machine. We've got a goblin gang. We've got so much stuff coming in on the left-hand side that you're going to have to respond to. You're going to be forced to poison yet again, my dude. So 300 HP. Can we make it work? 300 HP in a dream, guys. So I need to go for arrows first, then I can go in for the Night Witch. I think he's going to magic... Yeah, he magic archers. He tried to get more than one connection. That will be able to take our tower if I don't golem, but then he's still able to go in for enough damage with like a magic archer afterward to finish it off. Oh, this is going to be a loss, guys. There's no chance, right? If I find a way to win this, that'd be insane. I'm going to go for a goblin gang. I'm going to go for a skeleton barrel. We're going to try to bamboozle him right now, but I really don't think it's possible. Oh, wait, we can go for a clone, guys. Maybe. Like, does he not have an answer to that? Is he going to mess up? If we go for arrows and have the skeletons on the tower, come on, little Larrys. You know you want to take the tower right now. You have one job in life. I'm going to go in for the bats. We have the fly machine coming up close and personal to this man. The fly machine kills the magic archer. He's going to go in for a bandit. That means I need to go in for a goblin gang here. Maybe, just maybe, he'll screw up somehow, some way. If I go in for a clone, guys, can I get the skeletons on the tower? Can we find a way to win? If I arrow this, we can actually win the game. What the heck?
Flashback.
If I find a way to win this, that'd be insane. That comeback was absolutely insane, and I thought I lost. I had no shot at winning that game, in my opinion, and I can't believe how powerful clone can be. I really can't. So we're going to go for a fly machine to counter this miner. We're going to see what this guy's got. He's going to have a miner, and he's going to have knight. So I'm expecting this to probably be a control deck with wall breakers and bomb tower and poison. And that's exactly what it's going to be, right? So I need to go for bats after this connects, or I can go in for a Night Witch. I'm going to go for Night Witch, actually. The reason why is I want to build up a massive push. I want to assert dominance here. And I don't know if it's going to happen because he's just going to poison, so I don't want to go in for a clone immediately. I do, however, want to go for a skeleton barrel and try to bypass the bomb tower. It's going to poison, as anticipated. Really lucky that I didn't do that. Now I'm going to go for the clone to mess up his timing with the log. Let's go, guys! That's what we wanted to see. So, guys, if you clone, it just pushes back your skeleton barrel a little millimeter at a split second. And what happens is they're going in for the log timing, the crisp log timing, and they just don't have it anymore. So, it's broken. If you guys didn't know, do that against royal deliveries. Do that against logs. Do that against every spell besides arrows. And you will guarantee so much value. So I can go in for a golem in the back right now on the right-hand side. And Tog is still not dropping anything, man. But pro play with clone. You guys just saw it here first. That is what my day is just made of, man. I love playing this deck just because of that specific interaction. It's almost as satisfying as playing giant skeleton barrel clone and then having the giant skeleton get pushed closer to your opponent's tower because it's walking and it keeps getting pushed by the second one. And yeah, the cloned one is the one that makes it work. And then that damage that no one expects just does way too much. So it's obvious that he's going to do a lot of damage to the tower. I need to go for a goblin gang after that connects so that we can shut it down and preclude the potential of losing. But still, guys, this is going to be difficult. I need to go for arrows on top of the dark goblin. We're going to be able to hit the bomb tower. So now the good thing is I'm not going to go him. I'm not going to overcommit here. I'm going to lose the tower on the left. He's overcommitting. He's dropping bats. He's dropping miner. He's dropping way too much elixir, in my opinion. And we can go for a fly machine to help our endeavors in finishing off the skeletons. And we have one bury the bat as well. Let's go, guys. But the good thing is we're able to separate everything, so he's not able to get too much value. I'm going to go for our Skeleton Barrel now. I can go for our Night Witch a little bit further back. And then I can clone after he goes in for the poison. Yeah, notice how far we dropped our Night Witch back, so then he wasn't able to get the value. He's going to wait with the log. Yeah, so he waited way too long. I can go for our Golem now, and then I can go for arrows. So since we've got the Night Witch coming through, and we've got so much value with the Night Witch, I think we can clone, guys. Because the Golemites are still going to stay alive. The Night Witch bats are going to start to swarm him. He's going to go for a log. But look at the horde of bats on the tower. Have you guys ever seen anything more beautiful than that?
Too many.
GG. Well played and peace out. It was a pleasure asserting dominance against this filthy Golem counter of poison, bomb tower, fast cycle, bait deck. I mean, he's got a really phenomenal matchup, but we still found a way to finesse him. I'm going to go to bed with sweet dreams thinking about that clone on that skeleton barrel, man. That is one thing that has just made my day. We're going to go for a Goblin Gang here. We're going to see what's up. This guy's also going in for a Goblin Gang, my long lost brother. So you're going to probably respond to the Spear Goblin. So I'm going to go for a Golem in the back in the same lane. Let's go. So the best part about playing this deck is if you're able to get a Golem in the same lane as their beatdown push, you're able to overwhelm them because the Golem has more HP. He's a thicker boy. He's a big bag of rocks.
You can count on me.
And this guy's just got a Giant. The Giant is not going to be so happy because he's going to get absolutely finessed by our spam. Unfortunately, we didn't have the clone immediately, but now I'm able to go in for it so that we can get more Night Witch bats on top of the Giant so we can start to spam him even more aggressively. He went in for the zap, guys. Oh, no. He's going to get destroyed by the Golem clone death damage. That is so much value on the tower, guys. That clone death damage did like 500 or 600 or something, and then we just keep spamming. Just keep spamming. Just keep spamming. And I'm pretty sure that this game is going to be over real soon. Oh, my goodness. The Golem Night Witch clone, guys, it's amazing. It's unprecedented damage. Unrivaled territory. What is he going to do? Is he going to go opposite lane with the Giant so that we can just go in for a Goblin Gang and shut it down, force him to spend more elixir, then go in for a Night Witch and 3-crown him? If your opponent makes a misplay or you go same lane as their Giant or Golem push, you 3-crown, guys. I just want to see a zap on top of the Goblin so then the Stab Goblins stay alive. They still finish off the Santa Claus, and then we force out even more elixir. There's no chance that he defends this. I just didn't want him to 3-crown me with the Skeletons and the Giant counter pushing. So that's what we were focusing on. I'm going to go for a Fly Machine here. We still haven't seen any potential of him going in for like a poison or something. And the bats are going to start to swarm. Guys, I can go for the Skeleton Barrel clone. The dank memes are alive and well. Oh no, dude. It's going to happen. The Ceiling Fan is punishing him right now. And that was the fastest 3-crown ever. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. Good luck in the rest of your grand challenge. And hopefully you don't have to face the tragic reality that Golem clone delivers when the 3-crowns you way too quickly. Here we go, guys. We're going to sauce out a good luck here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's happening. And he's not dropping anything. We've got bats. So I want to go in for our Golem first play. And if he spams in the opposite lane, we can defend with our bats. Oh my gosh. He's spamming in the same lane with the Golem. What are you doing? Why would you go in the same lane as me? That gives me counter push potential if I actually had Night Witch. Unfortunately, we don't. And we're going to take 2 balloon hits, but we're not going to take 3. I can then go in for a Night Witch and maybe even a clone here. I think that's probably worth it. Night Witch clone, so then we can get as many bats as possible on top of the Barbarians, and then force out a small spell. Wait, he missed the zap! He missed the zap, guys! One of the bats is going to stay alive afterward, after the Golem pops, and we can go for a Skeleton Barrel here. The Skeleton Barrel is going to go and pop on top of the minions, guys, and the Golem death damage is going to give us so much value as well. Look at that. That's tower. Our tower's at 666. But man, it's not hell here. We are thriving. It feels like we're in heaven after taking that tower. Oh my goodness. So I can even go in for a Golem in the back of the right-hand side and just ignore. But for the most part, he's not going to have zap because he just cycled it on defense against the spam, right? He dropped it on defense against the Night Witch bats that were just constantly spawning. I don't know how many Night Witch bats we gave birth to there, but there were a lot of them, man. We had a lot of Night Witch bats, babies. So I can go in for a Fly Machine. He's not going to have anything besides Fireball and Zap in this deck usually. So I'm going to go for Barbarians counter with Bats. And I think that we'll be able to do a lot of damage to them, man. He could Fireball the Fly Machine, but he still isn't doing that. He's waiting for our Night Witch to be cycled in the back or something. Very interesting, sir. Very interesting. So I'm going to wait for all this to die, and then I go in for the Night Witch in the back. I think that best bet is to go Goblin Gang right now. He might zap it to kill the Spear Goblins, but then he's not going to be able to hit the Bats immediately. Okay, he actually was. I stand corrected. But for the most part, I feel very comfortable just spamming him aggressively when I have the opportunity to. And I'm going to go in for a clone, guys, because we're going to have the Night Witch bats. We're going to have the fly machine still stay alive, the cloned one at least. And then I can go for arrows to have the clone fly machine still get on the tower. Look at all those units. He missed us the fireball. Oh my gosh, there's nothing more satisfying than seeing your opponent have to fireball a cloned flying machine and then miss it too. Oh, that is great. So he's going to zap, and that means that the balloon will take our tower, but it's not going to get as much damage on the 3. And we are guaranteed to take the right-hand side here with 26 seconds remaining. So I'm going to go in for our fly machine. I'm going to go in for our clone. We're going to try to break through with a skeleton barrel. And actually, you know what? We're probably not guaranteed to take it anymore because he just fireballed me. I'm a potato. I'm wrong. I don't know if I can win anymore, but I'm really hoping and praying that we can make it happen. Please, Golem gang, break through and take the tower. Let me assert the dominance. I need it. I breathe it. I love it. Please, sir. Oh, no. Oh, wait. What's wrong with me? He didn't take my tower. I didn't notice that. I thought he took my right-hand tower, so I thought that I lost the game. So I just spammed everything in the middle indiscriminately, and I thought it was over. Okay, we don't talk about that, guys. We avoid those misplays and miscalculations, and we just look at the end result, and we're proud of the win. All right, we got a game here. We're going for a skeleton barrel on the left, and we're going to see what's up. What does this man have? You've got Spear Goblin, so you probably have a Hog Rider Earthquake deck. Oh, he missed the bomb tower. Let's go, guys. That's what you want to see. And he's definitely not wanting to see that. So, yeah, I guess there is a stark dichotomy between what I like and what he likes. What are you doing? So I'm just going to go for arrows to shut that down. Obviously, the knight is going to give you a ton of damage on our tower. Oh, you're really going to do that to me. You really want to go in for the Hog Rider like that. And a log? What?
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Okay, you overcommitted. We're going to punish you for that. You can't do that. There's no chance. Are you allowed to go in for a log Hog Rider Bats Knight on me like that? I think that's strictly prohibited in this juncture. If I go in for a clone golem, we can just take your tower. You overcommitted, my kind sir. Doesn't matter that you've got Royal Delivery. Doesn't matter that you've got Bomb Tower and all the splash damage and bait cards that are cheap and easy to defend with a low amount of elixir. We can just punish you because you really dropped everything you possibly could. So at this point, I know that this tower is forfeit, right? The good thing is we see that he has log and Royal Delivery. So I can just sack the Hog Rider on this side. If he went on the left, I would have went in for bats because I can't sack a full HP tower. But 500 HP, I don't really care about. We could have made it survive around 27 HP if we had dropped the bats. But in reality, 27 HP for 2 elixir, not really worth it, guys. Not at this stage in the game, at least. So I'm going to go for a fly machine here. I can go for arrows on top of the bomb tower, on top of the knight. And I was hoping that he would drop bats a little bit earlier. But if we get bats on top of his bats to keep ours alive, and then maybe go in for a clone, that'd be ideal. But Royal Delivery is always going to shut that down, right? So kind of an issue. We can't go in for clones when he's got Royal Delivery and Cycle because it's all just going to get evaporated instantaneously. Unless we go for a Skeleton Barrel and separate them and then mess up his timing. Oh, you know what? That's one of the best things that you can do. So he's going to go for Earthquake. I hope that he logs. If he goes in for an aggressive log and then we have a Skeleton Barrel coming at him and he has to go and queue the Royal Delivery, we can screw up the timing with a clone and then he messes up the Royal Delivery timing. So let's see if we can make that happen. So if I go for this right now and then he's going to be queuing in a Royal Delivery soon, if we clone it and screw it up and then get both of the skeletons on the tower. Let's go, man. So he dropped it a little bit early. He thought I was going to clone. I guess he tried to predict the clone. And because we held on to it, we messed him up. So I'm going to be able to go for a Goblin Gang here. He is able to Earthquake and or log it. But man, we can 3-crown you, right? We can just 3-crown every single game. When you make a misplay, even if you've got a great matchup, in my opinion, you're not going to be able to win. So GG, well played. The offensive potential with this clone Golem deck is absolutely unparalleled. I feel a little bit toxic playing this deck, but you know what? I'm going to go to bed sleeping beautifully because I'm just going to be dreaming about all my 3 crowns.